In today's video, I am going to teach you how to create a slider repeater in Wix Studio. This feature is helpful when you want to display multiple pieces of content in a clean, scrollable slider format, without manually building each slide yourself. I will guide you through the process from opening the editor to publishing your changes. First, open your Wix Studio editor. Make sure you are working inside the correct site or project, so you can see the changes immediately. When the editor loads, you should be looking at your main canvas, where your page elements appear. Next, click the plus, Add Elements icon. This is where Wix Studio lets you choose new components to place on your page. Take a moment to find the icon clearly, because it is usually located in the panel area where you can add features and blocks quickly. Once you select it, the Elements menu should open. Now select Lists and Grids. This category groups together tools that help you organize content in repeating structures. You are choosing this section because repeaters are part of the broader grid and list tools in Wix Studio. After you click Lists and Grids, you should see several options appear that relate to structured layouts. Choose Repeater. This is the specific tool that repeats a set of content within a container, and it can display items in a variety of formats, including the slider layout we are targeting. Selecting Repeater is the key step that brings the reusable, repeatable section onto your page. After that, select the repeater on your canvas. In most cases, Wix Studio will place a repeater element directly on the page after you choose it, or you may need to click where you want it to appear. Look on your canvas for the repeater frame, which may be outlined and sized like a placeholder for your slides or repeated items. You want to make sure the repeater is actually selected, because the next steps depend on the correct element being active. Then open the Inspector panel. The Inspector is where you control settings and layout options for whatever element is currently selected. If you do not see it right away, check that the repeater is highlighted on the canvas first, because the Inspector content changes based on selection. Now click the Layout tab inside the Inspector. This is where you configure how the repeater displays its items visually. Since we are turning the repeater into a slider, the layout settings are the important place to look. Choose Slider from the display options. This changes the repeater from a standard list or grid-like structure into a slider format, where items can move left and right or otherwise present in a sliding arrangement. Pay attention to the display options and choose the one labeled Slider, so your repeater behaves like a true slider. Once the layout is set to slider, you are ready to finalize. Click Publish. Publishing makes sure your changes go live, and it confirms that your new slider repeater layout is saved and visible on your live page. When you publish, wait for the confirmation so you know the site has been updated successfully. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.